Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Swaraj presenting the headlines first. Russian President Putin to arrive in New Delhi on two-day visit to India for India-Russia Annual Summit. Northeast becomes center stage of development, says Union Minister Hornbill. Donor Minister highlights a development push for the Northeast on Nagaland trip. Cultural vibrancy marks Day 4 of Hornbill Festival at Kisama. Tripura Chief Minister inaugurates NCC Festival at Narsingar. And in Mizoram, every government office witnesses a steady rise in number of women employees, says Chief Minister Lalduoma. President of Russia Vladimir Putin will arrive in New Delhi today on a state visit to India for the 23rd India-Russia Annual Summit. During the two-day visit, President Putin will hold talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi tomorrow. Both leaders will exchange views on regional and global issues of mutual interest. Many agreements are expected to be signed, including in areas related to trade, economy, healthcare, academics, culture and media. President Draupadi Murmu will also receive the Russian president and host a banquet in his honor. Navy Day is being celebrated today. The day is celebrated on the 4th of December every year to recognize the achievements and role of the Indian Navy. It was on this day in 1971 during Operation Trident that the Indian Navy sank 4 Pakistani vessels including PNS Khyber. President Draupadi Murmu, Prime Minister Narendra Modi have conveyed their greetings to all Indian Navy personnel, veterans and their families on the occasion of Navy Day. In a post on social media, Prime Minister Modi has recalled that he celebrated this Diwali with naval personnel on board INS Vikrant and termed it unforgettable.
रुको नहीं, बढ़े चलो, बढ़े चलो। समंदर में हमारी नेवी देश की समुद्री सीमाओं और व्यापारिक हितों की सुरक्षा के लिए तैनात रहे। आज चाहे ऑफशोर पेट्रोल वेसल्स हो, सबमरीन्स हो या एयरक्राफ्ट कैरियर्स हो, आज भारत की नौसेना की ताकत अभूतपूर्व गति से बढ़ रही है।
उठा तिरंगा सीने में जब जल थल नभ में पुकार हुई, सिंदूर की लाली चमक उठी, प्रतिशोध की सीमा पार हुई।
शक्ति और सामर्थ्य को लेकर भारत की परंपरा रही है ज्ञानाय दानाय च रक्षणाय, अर्थात हमारा विज्ञान, हमारी समृद्धि और हमारी ताकत मानवता की सेवा और मानवता की सुरक्षा के लिए होती है। आज जब इंटरकनेक्टेड वर्ल्ड में देशों की अर्थव्यवस्था और प्रगति समुद्री रास्तों पर निर्भर है, तब भारत की नेवी ग्लोबल स्टेबिलिटी में अहम भूमिका निभा रही है।
Union Tribal Affairs Minister Jewel Odam provided details in the Lok Sabha today regarding the government's scholarship schemes for tribal students, highlighting increased funding and the number of beneficiaries. He addressed the questions during the question hour in the Lok Sabha regarding the ministry's scholarship initiatives. The minister said that the financial allocation for scholarships has seen a significant increase, rising threefold over the last 11 years.
नहीं करते हैं, लेकिन इसके लिए भारत सरकार ने उपाय सोच रहा है और जल्दी ही इसको हाल होगा, ऐसा मेरे को माननीय सदस्य को आश्वस्त करना है।
Union Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways, Hornbill, said that in recent years, the Northeast has become a center stage of development in the country. Addressing the media in New Delhi today, the minister said that the region has seen a speedy growth across the sectors, including connectivity and communication, through various policies and programs implemented by the central government. The minister said that in the last 11 years, the region is recognized as Ashtalakshmi of India, reflecting India's growth, connectivity and national pride.
आज विकास की राष्ट्र को तेज से पकड़ लिया है और गति दिया है। खास करके मैं नॉर्थ ईस्ट से हूं। बीइंग ए नॉर्थ ईस्टर्नर, I have seen the reality. What is the transformation? The area which was all the time declared to be the disturbed area, considered to be the disturbed area, now it's become the new engine for India's growth. This is the exemplary transformation, and it happens only because of Honorable Prime Minister's special interest and his dedication, his devotion, his policy program ultimately uplifted entire Northeast to a great extent in all the sectors.
Union Minister for Development of the Northeastern Region, Jyotiraditya Scindia, arrived in Nagaland today for a 3-day visit. Expressing his honor at being present for the Hornbill festival, he said the festival reflects the state's rich potential, history and culture. Scindia added that the Prime Minister is committed to ensuring all-round development and progress for the Northeast. He further said policies like Act Fast and Act First have brought significant progress to the region.
In Nagaland, a state that represents such diversity, such capability and such potential for all of India. It is my honor to be here for the Hornbill Festival, a festival that is a testament to the great potential, history, culture of our state in Nagaland. The Prime Minister of India is very, very firm in his resolve of all-round development, all-round progress for the Northeast.
The fourth day of the Hornbill Festival brought a lively lineup of events at the Naga Heritage Village in Kisama. 18 cultural troupes captivated the audience with performances showcasing traditional practices and rituals. The day's program was hosted by Minister for Rural Development and SIRD Metsubo Zabir, Air India Express Managing Director Alok Singh and Suravi Burma Garg, IRS Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax for the Northeastern Region, attended as special guests.
After the completion of sowing seed.
NCC is a movement which inculcates the mantra of discipline and unity among the students. This was stated by Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha after inaugurating the 2-day Tripura NCC festival at Narsingar in the outskirts of Agartala. He said that through NCC, the students overcome fear and the idea of patriotism is awakened in them. He urged the NCC cadets to play an important role in making Tripura a drug-free state. Mizoram Chief Minister Laldu Omar praised the role of women in Mizo society, pointing out the high number of female officers in government and the prominence of Mizo women in business. He remarked that compared to other communities, there is relatively less gender discrimination in Mizoram. The minister made this remark during an interactive session with selected schoolgirls in Aizawl in an event titled Meet Your CM with Adolescent Girls. The Chief Minister noted that women constitute a significant proportion of the state's workforce and that every government office witnesses a steady rise in the number of women employees. Lunglei district in Mizoram has been honored with the National Award 2025 for Best District for its success in implementing the Accessible India campaign. President Draupadi Murmu presented the award on the International Day of Persons with Disabilities. Deputy Commissioner Navneet Maan received the award on behalf of the district. The recognition comes for the district's flagship initiative, Project LEAP, which has become a national model for building a barrier-free environment. Former Mizoram governor and senior advocate Swaraj Kaushal passed away today. He was 73. Kaushal was husband of former External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj and father of BJP MP Masuri Swaraj. He was the constitutional advisor to the underground Mizo National Front during negotiations with Government of India. Many years of negotiations resulted in the signing of Mizoram Peace Accord. His death has prompted an outpouring of tributes, with several leaders expressing profound grief. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed grief over the death of Swaraj Kaushal, describing him as a distinguished lawyer and a public figure committed to using the legal profession for the welfare of the underprivileged. In Meghalaya, the third edition of the two-day Mekong International Literary Festival commenced on Wednesday in Tura. The festival seeks to celebrate the Archik community's rich cultural heritage while exploring new avenues in modern literary expression. The event is a collaborative effort between the Department of Garo and Nehu Tura campus, the Archik Literature Society, Captain Williamson Sangma State University and Don Bosco College. Meghalaya Police has inducted 6 trained sniffer dogs, 2 Belgian Malinois and 3 Cocker Spaniels to strengthen anti-narcotics operations under DREAM initiative. The Meghalaya government's DREAM is the Drug Reduction Elimination Action Mission, a comprehensive multi-sectoral initiative to combat the state's drug menace by addressing both supply and demand. Dogs and 9 handlers completed intensive training in Bengaluru and are now acclimatizing before deployment. The 9th Raj Bhavan edition of the Handshake concert took place on Wednesday night at the Dr. Imkongliba Ao Hall, Lok Bhavan, formerly the Raj Bhavan in Kohima. Organized by the Rattle and Hum Music Society, the event was hosted by Nagaland Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla, the patron-in-chief. Artists from Nagaland, Manipur, Arunachal Pradesh and Japan delivered engaging performances highlighting unity and cultural harmony through music.
I recollect with photographic memories in 2003, in October, sir.
In Nagaland, a two-day Buyers and Suppliers Meet 2025 organized by the Department of Industries and Commerce in collaboration with the Nagaland Industrial Development Corporation under the RAMP project, a ministry of MSME, was held today at Kisama. Speaking at the inaugural session, Advisor for Industries and Commerce, Hekani Jakhalu, noted that the meet is more than a marketplace. It is a catalyst for long-term collaborations, value chain development and meaningful partnerships. Arunachal's Onam Gamno has been appointed as the Team India captain for the Asian Arm Wrestling and Para Arm Wrestling Cup 2025 to be held in Azman from December 5th to 10th. Union Minister Kiran Rijiju congratulated her, saying he wishes her and the Indian athletes the very best for the event.
And bring glory home to the tricolor. Jai Hind.
And to end the news, the main points once again. Russian President Putin to arrive in New Delhi on two-day visit to India for India-Russia Annual Summit. Northeast becomes center stage of development, says Union Minister Horbananda Hunwal. Donor Minister highlights development push for the Northeast on Nagaland trip. Cultural vibrancy marks Day 4 of Hornbill Festival at Kisama. Tripura Chief Minister inaugurates NCC Festival at Narsinga. And in Mizoram, every government office witnesses a steady rise in number of women employees, says Chief Minister Laldu Omar. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Coming up, our next prime time news covering top stories of the day. Stay tuned. Namaskar.